Eastbound is a big, vibrant, energetic hip-hop dance spectacle showcasing the talents of various community groups from East London. The film invites audiences to celebrate how East London moves. Described as a dance journey through the heart of the neighbourhood, the film marks the opening of SADLER'S East in Stratford, and its creators intend it to celebrate the rhythms and people that bring East London to life. Eastbound is a collaboration between choreographer and director Kloé and director and editor Sarah Vaughan-Jones. Underscored by the music of Warren Morgan Humphreys, also known as Flaming Beats, dancers of a rich mix of ethnicities, genders and ages guide our protagonist Malachi through the streets of East London. Lead dancer Malachi is in their early 20s with deep brown skin and kind dark eyes. Their natural afro hair is shaved at the sides and back, with chin-length dreads on the top of their head, which are pulled back into a ponytail. The film not only serves to showcase the incredible local talent, but also is a love letter to East London. As such, several locations are used in the film. We first meet Malachi at home in a high-rise brutalist block of flats. As they race to their destination, they pop into a local sweet shop, swing by a bus stop, rush down a bustling high street, pass by Stratford Station and through Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. The dancers playfully explore each location. Ranging from school children to community elders, the community dancers use a myriad of hip-hop-inspired dance styles. Malachi also seamlessly weaves acrobatics and tricking into their solo choreography. Throughout the film, the movements of the entire cast are fully embodied, spirited, powerful yet sprightly and energized, mirroring the upbeat feel of the music. Their expressions switch between playfulness or determination, either staring intently ahead or sharing a cheeky smile with each other. Dressed in their own individual styles, moments of unity are found within the color scheme. For example, one group dresses with yellow accents, another group with elements of purple, or the community elders wearing flashes of red. They layer a mixture of t-shirts, vests, hoodies, with loose-fitting trousers or jogging bottoms. They all wear trainers. The energy and joy within the dancers' movements makes their performance feel full of color and personality, reflecting the spirit of this dynamic community. SADLER'S digital stage. Malachi, a young dancer, is asleep in bed. They're shaken awake and sit bolt upright. They clock the flyer for Eastbound and jump out of bed. Brush teeth, quick change, grab their phone, which is dead, and hurry out. Rushing along the walkway of a block of flats, they lurch into a spin, arching up to the sky. Their movements are staccato and jagged. They kick the air, then charge forwards. A bird's-eye view of Malachi running down a stairwell. Malachi exits the block of flats and interacts with several dancers. Malachi bounces in unison with a dancer distracted by their phone. A dancer blocks Malachi's path, but Malachi darts past. Malachi drapes an arm round the shoulders of a dancer. Unimpressed, they shrug Malachi's arm off. Malachi's in the middle of three dancers who raise their arms in the air, causing Malachi's torso to arch back. Moving in unison, they all jerk and undulate. Malachi arrives at the end of a street. Just as a bus zooms past, they glance down at their dead phone and shrug in frustration. Malachi goes into a sweet shop and reaches for the same bottle of water as a young customer. The customer smiles flirtatiously at Malachi, then walks away. CCTV footage of Malachi, the young customer, and some more young people dancing in the aisles of the shop. They bounce happily to the beat. Malachi and the young customer rush to the till. Malachi pays for both bottles of water, gives a cheeky nod and leaves. The young customer beams. We zoom in on Malachi's watch, then zoom out to reveal that Malachi is now by a bus stop. Sitting along the bus stop bench, 7 dancers complete a series of dynamic arm gestures. They freeze with 3 fingers of one hand extended to form an E. Malachi dances along the streets of Stratford, East London, throwing themselves onto the ground, propelling back up to standing, then bursting through a group of older dancers. The group reprimand as Malachi apologizes profusely. Then Malachi drops to knees and lurches into jagged glitching movements. Confused, the group watch, then gradually begin to dance together, playfully swinging their shoulders forwards and back to the beat, whilst gently bouncing. Malachi hurries away from them and towards a trio of breakdancers outside Stratford Station. The breakers flip, spin and throw themselves into hand balances, hands pressing into the ground and legs suspended in the air or windmilling around. Malachi jumps in. The breakers watch Malachi jerk arms back into a full body lean, then they all dance together. With quick, precise, light footwork, they bounce, shuffle and spin together in unison as they seamlessly shift levels. Malachi does a front flip and then races off. Lost, Malachi approaches a group of young dancers sat together in a tight cluster. Ignoring him, they raise their phones. Staring straight ahead, they launch into a slick routine. With arms extended and backs rigid, they mechanically raise and lower their phones, crisscrossing each other. One of the dancers is the young customer from the shop. They show Malachi a map on their phone, which transforms into a bird's eye view of the Olympic Park. Now in the park, Malachi races through it. A bird's eye view of a large group of dancers moving round the edge of a floor mural of concentric circles. Malachi walks past. Whenever Malachi stops to look at them, they freeze mid-whisper. Suddenly, the dancers all point to their left. Malachi reaches to the left, spins and then staggers off in that direction. Malachi laughs as all the dancers met along the way appear. The 50-strong group all dance together. With Malachi in the center, the dancers kick backwards in a glitching motion, spin and then freeze with one arm reaching up. Malachi flips and lands in front of the group. The group undulate in slow motion. One side of the group sweeps an arm overhead and hunches forwards. This action ripples across to the other side. They suddenly freeze, fists crossed low in front. The group shift to form a pathway for Malachi to walk down. They watch with kind smiles as Malachi passes. As Malachi nears the end of the corridor of people, a large modern angular building is revealed. Malachi continues to walk towards it. On the front of the building in large white letters is SADLER'S, and just above the entrance doors in colourful neon lights, the words, "You are welcome." The screen snaps to black. Funny outtakes and behind-the-scenes footage plays during the credits. Director and editor Sarah Vaughan-Jones. Choreographer and director Kloé Dean. Director of Digital Stage and Studio, Bia Oliveira. Producer, Kira Lynch. Director of Photography, John Cassell. Lead dancer, Malachi Welch. Assistant choreographer, Cash Thake. Music composer, Warren Morgan Humphreys, aka Flamin' Beats. Community participants, Artistry Youth Dance, Hibiscus Community Centre, Langdon Park School, Lister Community School, Breakers, Eunice, Rio and Sai. Location partners, Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, Here East, Taza Corner Shop, Film Hub, Westfield Shopping Centre, London Aquatic Centre, Canal and River Trust. Audio description, Amanda Bright. Commissioned by SADLER'S Digital Stage and Studio.